Live. Hi, everybody, and welcome to my second live stream. I'm Eva from VeVeversity, and today I'm with the one and only, the real Randy Chavez.
Hi
Randy, how are you
guys.
doing today?
I'm doing all right. It's my fourth day in a row without eyebrows, so that's fun. Learning how to live life with that. Dashi sometimes doesn't recognize me, but
Can you give us a closer look? Honestly, from here, it does not look like you shaved your eyebrows at all.
oh yeah,
Do you
they're
still
growing
have
back.
oh, do you still have the tattoos or
I
did they come off?
do, but I would have to. They come off in the shower, and I
Oh.
imagine they would come off while working out. So I was like, if I just put that on, and my eyebrows start running, like it's not like they're below my eyes and they would run that like they would go into my eye like oh god, like that's all I would need at the gym. Just yeah. So I was like, I'll just
Well, it doesn't look that bad, honestly. Like with the hat on, it does not look like you shaved your eyebrows at all. But I still can't believe you did
okay. Yeah, I mean,
that.
I had to. I opened my big mouth. I had I don't know, like so I tend to have a lot of a lot of ideas flow through my head like every day, like every minute, and most of them are pretty god awful, like the shaving the eyebrows part. But I have something in me that like is like, no, this is a bad idea versus a good idea, and I usually have that wall. But when I was on Lucy, that wall came down, and it's like, oh, let's just talk about everything, and then just say what comes to my mind, and that's what happened.
No, but you're a man of your words, so
Try
that's
to be.
good, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. So I have a few questions planned to ask you, but if you guys watching have any questions for either Randy or me, I'll try my best to answer everything. I'm still pretty new at this, so sometimes it's a little hard for me to keep up with the chat, but we'll try this time. Last time I was a little late.
Let's get this bread.
This is my favorite one. No brown advice. No
I love Justin
financial
so much.
advisors.
Dude, he's so funny. Him and Wes keep me laughing all day, and like Sinful Mawile and all of them. They're cool.
Yeah, the VV community is the best. So, Randy, I'm sure everyone watching, if not almost everyone, already know who you are. But for those who don't know you, just tell us a little bit about yourself, and let everyone know where they can follow you.
Yeah, sure. At Real Randy Chavez on Twitter. The utility Discord. So that's in the description of my videos. So I'll hang. The only place really in Discord I'll hang is the utility Discord. Maybe
Okay.
sometimes Earth 2 and sometimes VV. But then Twitter and my the Real Randy Chavez on YouTube. I answer every single question, every single comment, and I'll upload videos at least once a day. Might go live tonight, not sure, probably will.
Ooh.
And so who am I? I feel like that Jackie Chan movie from like '96. Like who am I? Um, I am a big nerd, and I love Pokemon, and I have a bunch of Nintendo tattoos. I was in high risk lending, so I would lend money out to business owners that would not qualify for bank loans, and I would underwrite those deals and say like, hey, this is, they might be over leveraged, or they might, they didn't qualify for X, Y, and Z, but I think there's value here, and I'll give them money. And I had the lowest default rate in the business, and then I took some of that. In 2020, when everything went way downhill, I was gonna get out. I started a Pokemon business, Pokemon collectibles, and I started buying really, really what I liked. But then I started buying trophy cards. Noticed the trend of money flowing into one place, and then it all flows upwards. And I was like, okay, so I bought some Tesla stock because that was really undervalued. I bought Pokemon cards, and I was gonna close up the first business. And then slowly but surely that business came back, and I was running two businesses. And then I had started a YouTube channel because again, I was going to close one. And
Yeah.
then I found myself with a girlfriend. So I was doing a lot at once. And then in, last year, in like March of last year, I decided I don't really need to work anymore. I can just, kind of, semi-retire. And so now I just talk about what I like on YouTube every day. And that's it.
That's amazing. That's amazing to do what you love every day. But so you said you were doing buying Pokemon collectibles. Were you buying and selling them?
Yeah, it started in like 2018 when I had like this liver issue, and I was like, oh God, I'm gonna die. So I was like, I was fine, but I was like, I want to just collect, like that's what I was thinking is like one of the things like I never collected all the original Pokemon cards. I never did this. So I was like, you know, I should do what I want. And then I started to, and then it would started off as just like collecting the best of the best, like first edition PSA 10. And then it became, I took a bunch of Lucy one day and I was like, and I noticed patterns, and I love looking at patterns, and I love finding inconsistencies with something that should be, and that's how you find out what's overvalued and undervalued. And then you know, I did that with, you know, when VeVe first came out. I was like, oh, this is great. This is the same exact thing.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that about you. When did you join VeVe exactly? I know it was
I didn't.
last year, but
Yeah, I didn't start buying until like April or May. But I
okay.
actually downloaded the app in February of last year. I just like I didn't buy anything, and that's why I'm so bullish on, you know, why some of the things we had at Comic-Con, we had like X amount of thousands of downloads, but you know, not too many new wallets. Is like, well, give them a minute, you know, give them a
Yeah,
while,
yeah.
and yeah, so I'm pretty excited.
Yeah, same with me. I think I download well, actually I did download the app April 8th, 2021, but I
Yeah,
wasn't very active on there. We didn't even have a marketplace, right? So we were just going for drops. It wasn't like it is now.
yeah,
Um, but I wasn't as serious as I am now. So I wasn't buying that much. Like I told you last time, I bought my first collectible on eBay. And I think a few months in, that's when I started. I was like, okay, this is gonna get big. Like
yeah,
I think there was like 18,000 active monthly users when I first joined, maybe even a little bit less. So we were still really early, but as it's growing, you know, we're getting more licenses. We're getting so many new things. So I'm happy that I saw the value in it right away and I started taking action because that was one of the best decisions I've ever done. You know, but yeah.
same.
Yeah, yeah. So you stream on YouTube every single day or almost every day?
I I think there were 2 days this year where I didn't upload a piece of content.
No
Every
way.
Yeah, so I me and Foster, when Foster Hill came to New York, we looked at it like how many videos you did, and um, you know, Foster had done a good amount, you know, like several dozen. You know, he always has like the big like money breakdowns of like gems and
Yeah,
OMI and all that. And I had done about 1,800, you know, over the past like 2 years.
1,800. Oh
Yeah.
my
So
God.
obviously that's not all VV stuff. You know, it
Yeah,
started with, but yeah, it's either an upload like a video or a live stream or both, or you know, multiple. Like I
yeah.
think I did 2 live streams yesterday and a video.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. I don't think I could ever get to that level.
Oh,
I don't
I
know
mean,
what I would
you,
talk about for hours. I mean, you're how long did we live stream the other day? 33, was it 33 hours?
yeah, 33 hours. So, I mean, that helps when you have a lot of other people. Like
Yeah.
sometimes when it's just me there for 4 hours, that like my throat gets destroyed and all that. But well, I mean, I also have like ADD where someone will ask me something, and part of my response will trigger another response, which will trigger
Yeah.
another memory, which unlocks a core memory, and then like 8 minutes later, all right, back to your question. You know,
Yeah.
so I do that with a couple of ones, and you know, get a couple questions per minute. You know, I fall behind on the comments for so long.
Yeah. No, but it was really fun. What did he say? Is Randy in that angle? I'm telling you, it does not look like you shaved your eyebrows. You look perfectly fine with that hat
Yeah, that
because of the shadow.
yeah. So some girl Brittany had mentioned that as well when we were in the city the other day. He's like, doesn't even look it. I was like, I see, like that's all I see. Like all I see is like I'm just constantly looking, like, you know.
Wait, speaking about some girl, Brittany, she's in the chat right now. Is she the one? I'm about to make the fall into an NFT.
Do it.
Is she the one that joined you that went with you to the Matt Gondek event?
Yes.
What was that exactly?
So that was where he was premiering his bats, the ones where
Oh, okay.
he had made 300 bats, and he had made 300 NFTs. And what you could do is you can keep that NFT, and he would burn the bat, like he would burn the physical bat. or you could burn the NFT and get the physical bat. And I don't think
Oh.
there's anyone that's done that before, especially, you know, an artist of his caliber, where, you know, you had people from Maker's Place there. You had you know, the free alcohol there, which we enjoyed so much. And so did other people. We me and Brittany and her friend, I forget her friend's name. He was a cool guy though. We were there and we had this guy in like this checkered shirt and like a white suit, and he was one of those guys that, like, you know, if you're like taking in what he says and you're like not like drifting off into the distance, but just like not looking at him directly in the eyes, he'll like grab you and be like, you know, just to get your attention, and it's like, oh god. So like, and he was being nice, but he was also like a little slurring his words, and at one point he like, you know, he like sprayed, like he said something with like a lisp or an s, and I saw like the spit go somewhere, but I know I didn't get any on me. And I look at her forearm and it's sitting there, and I was like, and she's like, thank you. It was so awkward, but it was so funny. But yeah, it's that was fun. That was a good time. He had a lot of different artworks there. It wasn't just the bats. That's just where he premiered them. He was a
Okay.
fun guy.
Yeah, he
He's the
looks like
guy.
a really cool guy.
Yeah, he's great. He's the guy that had he said I'm Banksy, you know, like as a troll. Uh,
Okay, that's why you wrote. I saw you wrote on Twitter that you were with Banksy.
yeah,
Yeah, but
he's not
that looked
Banksy.
fun. Yeah, I know. That looked really fun though. I wish I was there. Randy is a legend for shaving his eyebrows. OMI legend. Coming back close, poolside.
I'm trying to get. I tried to get an interview with him. He doesn't want to be interviewed. Maybe one day I'll get him. I'm also trying to get an interview with Darly77. Do you know who that is?
No, who is that?
That's the winner of the One of One, the David Warhol uh, auction piece.
Oh,
So I tried to tag
okay.
him
I
or
saw
her,
that today.
them.
Is that his or her name on Twitter?
If that is their name on Twitter, they haven't been active. There's no posts. There's no following.
Okay.
You know, VeVe Fambam did some like not like a background check, but found out that if it's the same person, they're from Australia, and they, you know, if you're born in 77, then you're, you know, 45, maybe 46, or actually no, 44 or 45, and I don't know. I'm just hoping to get an interview just to see one who he's taking and what, you know. Not everybody's got 40K just laying around as
Yeah.
like disposable income. Like you could have that as like life savings, and you're not going to put that on one thing. Although I did in Pokemon at one point, but yeah.
That's crazy. Did you think it was gonna go that high? Because I actually saw Vivi Fanbam is the one that we have like a little group chat with all the Vivi girls,
Mhm.
and she posted in there that they showed the winner. I didn't think that they were gonna show the amount or the person who won the bid,
Um,
but they did.
yeah. I mean, I don't know if that person is upset about that. Like, hey, what'd you show?
Yeah,
Because now, you know, people are like hunting for this person. Like, you know, they want to know everything about them. So I do feel kind of like, thankfully, this person, you know, if they are private, doesn't have that open social media or just getting bombarded with like hundreds of messages. Um,
yeah, for sure.
yeah, I forget what was the question.
No, I was just saying.
Okay.
I didn't think that they were. Did you think that it was gonna go for 40,000?
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah.
yeah. I knew at least two people, or I guess three, that bid about 20K or over, and one
Okay.
person that bid 29K, and I was like, okay, this is probably gonna. I don't think that person. Yeah, and it was. I didn't think that person would win at that price. But again, this is in a bear market. You know, part of what I'll talk about later live is that, you know, they did no advertising for this. If they
Yeah.
did, guaranteed a VC would have come in, or even if just one VC coming in, 100K, because, you know, to somebody that's got, you know, like 8 or 9 figures, what's 100,000 of them, you know, to get the CEO for a 2 hour dinner, 3 hour dinner of a multi-billion-dollar company. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's nothing. Like you go to president's like a president's fundraiser, and it's like 35K a plate, and there you don't get to talk to them. You maybe get a handshake, and then the vice president will come in and say a few words to you, but that's it. So yeah, this is
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah, no, for sure. If you have the money, I mean, for sure it's worth it. But do you think that do you think the guy could resell it on the secondary market? Because once there's no more utility attached to it, like, is someone going to rebuy that, you know?
Um,
Especially at that price.
Not probably not at that price, at least not yet. I mean, again, we are
Yeah.
in this horrible recession, bear market, but I think that some people like I heard Hello K say the other day, like his stuff doesn't do that well on OpenSea, which is true, but OpenSea is not like the end all be all for a person's products. If you take a look at some of his physical stuff that does go for tens of thousands of dollars, I think the NFTs just haven't caught up yet. So I think in the next couple of years, when this catches up a little bit, bull market, yeah, there's right now. I mean, up until like yesterday when it was announced, that would have been the only one of one that would to exist, and only one person can have all the sets. Now they're going to do that with the Brian and Viveros one. So there's you won't. No, at some point, nobody's going to have all the sets. You just have to
Yeah,
pick and
yeah,
choose.
for sure, for sure. And what do you think about the new the Brian Viveros one, the one that's dropping I think it's dropping tomorrow?
Uh,
Is it?
yes, yeah, it does. The auction starts tomorrow, and I love cats. I meow at the end of my videos and
Yeah.
my live stream. But that person, I don't, whether it's artists from Decon or Artist Alley, we don't know who's going to blow up. Like there's multiple artists that will, but we don't know who it's going to be. Is it going to be Luke Chu? Is it going to be McPherson or Brian Viveros? I I mean that is a outside of Ron English, be the first one of one, and you're going to get a physical thing with that. I'll bet I don't know. I'll start the bidding at like 500, I guess, and then see
Yeah.
where it goes. I bet it'll probably go for a bit more than that.
I placed a bid for the first one. I knew I wasn't gonna get it, but I'm like, whatever, doesn't hurt. I just placed a $500 bid. But I mean, I thought I was gonna go to like 20K, but 40K, honestly, I was surprised. But the next one should go for maybe a little less, just because
Oh,
it's not the
definitely a lot
first.
less.
Yeah, because it's not the first one. Yeah, you're
And there's no
getting
dinner
you're
with David Yu.
yeah, exactly. I think the fact that who was it? VV Arcade. I don't know if you know who that is. He's on YouTube. He has really, really, really cool videos. I did a live stream with him, I think 2 weeks ago. He posted a video saying like it could be whoever buys that one of one auction, the first one that we had, it could be a great opportunity to secure a meeting with David Yu, right? If you want to talk business or whatever, like it's not every day that you can talk with someone as big as David Yu. So
Yeah.
purchasing it, having the actual digital NFT, and having that meeting with him to talk about business could be something really good. So you never know. Maybe that guy wanted to do business with VeVe, you know?
Yeah. No. Yeah. That's why if they had, and I don't know anything about this person, but yeah, if they had advertised it, that would have gone for six figures.
Oh, for sure, for sure,
Yeah.
for sure. Everyone bid if you can, if you still can get a new job.
Oh, I don't think they'll give it out to bidders like the
No,
airdrop.
no, I don't think so either.
Yeah.
That would be cool, but I don't think so. See, I have trouble keeping up with the chat because I'm looking at you and I'm not looking at the chat, but then I see it's getting out of hand. Did he pay up?
He's got.
Oh,
I think he had 12 hours from when the auction ended. So, or maybe from when they notified him, which I'm
okay.
not sure. I guess again, if in Australia, it could have been asleep at that time. I don't know. So I don't know if he even knows he won yet.
Hmm. I definitely was in shock at the price it sold at. I assumed around 50K as well. Yeah. I mean, the utility is there, right? Were ETH
Yeah.
and Bitcoin available options for the Dan Warhol purchase?
No.
No, you can just purchase with gems, I believe.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Although,
Even in the bear market. What were you saying, Randy?
I don't know when that'll come, but we should have crypto on the app at some point. I mean, we already had for a little while the option to cash out in crypto,
Yeah.
and that'll be back. I don't know when, but at some point. So I'm
Yeah,
excited.
hopefully it does. And I just want to give a shout out to Daniel because I'm not sure if Randy, you know who Daniel is. He
Of
is
course.
the sweetest guy, always so positive, even when there's something like, you know, negative happening in the app. He's always has such great energy. He's always watching, always commenting on my videos, on your videos too. I see he's always in the chat. So thank you, Daniel, for everything.
Yeah,
Perfect.
it's
So
good.
I had yeah, he's a very, very nice guy. So I had a few more questions for you. Did you go for the drop today?
I did not, and it's not
No.
because I don't like it. I thought that they would. I thought that at least a few of them would go above retail, and I don't know the prices. Are they?
Oh my God, yes. Everything is below
Oh,
retail,
oh,
below retail.
oh
Yeah.
wow. I thought
Except
everything
for
was
the
below.
SR.
Okay, yeah, that
Let
would
me
make
check how
sense.
much it's at. But yeah, it didn't perform well at all today.
Yeah.
I
So
mean,
I
sorry, go
sorry.
ahead. No, no, go
I
ahead.
said I do like them.
Yeah.
But I just didn't have gems. I just don't have gems. I don't know what it was. I was just going. I was going the other night, and I was looking at some sub 100s, and from season one, and those things are so undervalued. And I saw a Starfire sub 100 for like a couple $100 over the floor. I was like, okay,
Okay.
bye. So I spent like 550 on that, and I was like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. But like I
Did
had
you
to.
put money into the app or you already had the gems?
No, no, I put more money into that.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. I mean, but it's such a good deal. I had to do it.
Yeah, it's a little tough right now because of the current market condition, but eventually when everything goes up, you know, it's gonna be a good move. So the secret rare for from today's drop is going for 117.
Okay.
I got a rare. How much is that one going for now? It's going for $28, 28 gems.
Okay.
That's pretty horrible.
Yeah, people are strange. I don't know why they do that. Why they go and buy some. I
Yeah.
mean, I get it. Like it's for the gamble. It's for the like why people buy Pokemon cards where you could only sell them for like not like barely anything because you got a chance of getting that
You
that
might
full
get
art.
something good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the Gru drop that happened last week, not the comic, the collectible. It was just one collectible. People bought it on the drop and then they sold it under retail right away. So I'll never understand why people do that. It's like, okay, if it's a blind box, then obviously you hope to get a good rarity and and a low mint. But then if it's just one collectible, do you buy it just to hope for a low mint? And then
I
if you don't
guess
get it, you
that's
resell it?
that's super gambling. That's super like yeah. I don't know. I don't know why people do that.
It
I
doesn't make sense.
I mean, gambling's a really interesting addiction, and I don't mean that like not like making light about it, but like I can understand like addiction to like food and addiction to sex and addiction to a lot of things, but like gambling, like where I can understand if you win, great, but then that need to try to win more. Like I remember seeing a dude one day win like a couple $1,000s on a scratch off. Like nice. Talked to my friend Ahmed that was behind the counter the next day, gave it all back. He's like, all right, I'm gonna buy this one and this one and this one. Like
Oh
win
my
a couple $1,000s, and he just blew it on more. And I was like, oh my god, that hurt. Like that, just to hear about that hurt.
You have to know when to stop.
Yeah, that's like the biggest number one skill.
But you know what? I understand the scratchers. When I was younger, when I was very, very young, my dad used to own a drugstore. And he had like we had a house like far from the drugstore, like because it was pretty far from my house. But then he also had an apartment right on top of the drugstore where we would just stay there like while he was working and my mom was at work. We would just stay upstairs and my dad would actually, I don't know if I should be saying this on live, but my dad would actually give us scratchers, like a bunch of scratchers. And you know when they get them at the drugstore, they come like how can I say it? They look like this, like a bunch of them stuck together, and then you
Yeah.
have to rip them and like put them in the little plastic, right? So my dad would give us like 10 at a time, you know, just to keep us busy. he would give us 10, like we're 5 kids. So he would give all of us. I remember, I think I was like 11 or 12. I won $1,000. I started crying. Yeah, I won $1,000, and then I also won the chance to participate in a draw on TV to win $1,000 for life. But I didn't win that.
Yeah,
and obviously I couldn't go. my dad went.
Yeah, is that $1,000 a month or $1,000 a week?
Sorry, $1,000 a week. You're right.
Oh my God, I'd never have to work again.
Imagine putting $1,000. I would right now I'd probably put $1,000 a week into VeVe if I was still getting that check. Sure.
That's the dream. Like just working at Target for a little while, getting run over by a forklift. Oh God, my ankle. Oh, $50,000.
Well, you guys are in New York. You guys could, if something happens like that, you guys are set for life. Like in the States, here in Canada, if you get run over, you're not rich.
Dude, maybe I should get like a part-time job at Target and just like feed my coworkers drinks and just be like, yeah, just drive this all drunk.
Oh my God, the stories I heard about people in the States getting compensated for things like that. Like if you injure yourself, you're set for life. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's why. Well, you got to do it on like a big corporation, like a Target or Walmart. You do it at like the Spanish deli down the block.
Yeah,
you're not getting anything. Like they're so poor. Yeah, you can. And not that I was laughing at that. It's just like, hey, you did that for nothing because you're not getting.
Yeah, you have to choose your location wisely. I think that it's super telling and interesting to have seen it to go further.
Agreed.
Well, yeah. All right.
Okay, at some point.
Yeah. Okay, so you've been creating content for a while.
Mm-hmm.
So you said that you explained a bit what you were doing before you joined VeVe, but what gave you the idea to start making live streams on YouTube and start doing it every single day? Like, is it something that happened? Is it because you maybe saw other people doing it and you decided you had a lot to talk about?
For VeVe specifically, or in general?
Yeah. You didn't start your channel for VeVe. You started it so in general.
There's a website called E4 where it's short for Elite Four, which is like a big Pokemon like thing. At the end of the Pokemon League, you fight the Elite Four. It's really fun. Then you fight the champion. And what they had, it's like Reddit, but for Pokemon nerds and Pokemon cards and collecting. And one of the subreddits or one of the sub things on there was market talk. And I was like, okay. And there's this thing called PWCC where they're a big auction house and people send them their stuff. And then every 6 weeks they would go and they would do a giant auction on eBay where they would list it. And so every 6 weeks there's so much to talk about. It's like, oh my God, this Caterpie just went for $100-something, like Caterpie to the moon, like what's going on? And I'd be posting in there multiple times a day, and they didn't ask me to, but I felt like they were going to be like, hey, you need to calm down with your posts. So I could tell I was getting annoying. So okay, let me talk about it on YouTube, because there's things that I saw that just weren't being talked about. So I started my channel just for Pokemon sales data. And then I said, well, I'm already talking about this. I might as well just do another video and talk about Tesla. And then I'll talk about, something else. I was doing two to three videos a day. And then I got into Earth 2. And Earth 2 is another metaverse where they're putting out their crypto soon in probably by Q1, hopefully by Q4, probably by Q1. And I'll be able to take a lot of money from that and put it into OMI and VeVe. So I was making 4 videos a day when Earth 2 came out. And then when I wasn't the first one, I think Orion Crypto Trader was the first video I saw. It was about the tokenomics. It's like, oh, this is interesting. But there was this guy called Earth 2 Mastery, and you can tell from the name he was from Earth 2, and he did videos on OMI. So I really picked his brain about it. I happened to get in contact with Orion Crypto Trader, and I had I was like, this is I from collecting and from like Alcons, like this is like the next. I immediately, like at that time I'd already retired, and I was planning to, to keep a bunch of stuff. Like I was gonna keep some Pokemon cards, gonna keep some Tesla, keep some Bitcoin, and then just and that was it. But then as soon as I found this, I was like, I'm gonna sell everything for OMI, and then I probably shouldn't have got into VeVe because I think OMI will go up more, but then VeVe is just, it's so much fun,
It's
and
fun.
that's why it's gonna do so well, because it's like I can't stop buying. I can't stop. It's only $20 here, $50 there, but that adds up so quickly. So yeah,
Yeah.
I also I love it. Like I know I love talking about it. I like talking about the markets and people's reactions to it, and it's fun. Like and to see other people do that too. Like to see like my collectibles or Dino Lang or Kyle, like any of like the newer people, their eyes light up with passion the same way that parents do when they talk about their kids. That's
Yeah.
how you know this is so special, and this is, yeah, just to be a part of it. I'm just lucky enough to be a part of it.
Yeah, for sure. We're very lucky because we're still very early in this. And I agree. I love my collectibles. He's such a nice guy. And his video, he's so positive. He's always so happy, when he makes his videos. Like I love watching his videos. But no, I agree. Vivi's like our little baby. Um, yeah. I talk about Vivi all day. I mean, I don't have kids. I talk about Vivi to everyone. But
Same.
I completely agree with you. What's the utility for the second one of one? I think it's just the physical copy, right?
Yeah, I think so.
What do they mean by hand embellished?
I don't know. I mean, I could take a guess of what, like, it's not done by like the finishings aren't done by anything
Okay.
crazy. It's by hand. But again, I'm just guessing here. I have no idea. I'm not really in that art world.
Is that the only utility that it has? The physical
I think
copy?
that's it. Yeah, it's just a 101, and then you get the physical.
Okay. Because when they first introduced the auctions, before they released the first one, from what I understood, it was going to be done every single Monday. It was going to last. That didn't happen. It was going to last 4 days. That didn't happen. It lasted 5 days, and I thought that every single one would have a physical copy. That's what I understood from the last.
And they might have dropped the ball on the first one as far as the time and whatever, but I mean, this one I think should, I think from now on it should drop on Monday and then finish on, the Thursday.
Okay.
But and I think the first one might have just been special as like a kickoff thing. But I mean, we'll
Yeah.
see. Who knows?
Did you see? I just saw Ron English. He posted. I think he. I don't know. I don't think it's him singing, but there's a new song. It's called the Labbit song. I don't know if you've seen that.
No, please send that to me. I would love to see that.
I posted it on Instagram because I saw him post it, and I was like, "What is that? The Labbit song?" I saw it was released in 2022, so you can actually see it on Spotify.
Okay.
I'm not gonna play it because I don't think we're allowed to do
Yeah.
that on on YouTube. Um, but yeah, let me just go on it. I'm gonna tell you exactly what it is. I think it's called here. It's called Rise Up Orion. The rabbits with 3 B's.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's different. It's pretty cool. I mean, I work from home, so I can't listen to music that has like too many words in it, or else I can't focus.
Yeah.
But I like that music to like,
Yeah.
when I
I'll
work.
check. I'll check it out.
Yeah, I was pretty surprised when
So
I
that's
heard
the type of
that.
music you like to listen to at work, like while you're working.
Um, yeah, so I go on Spotify because I listen to Afro beats. I think that's what it's called. I mean, I just found that out recently.
Mhm.
I don't know if you know what that is. Um, so I listen to that kind of music, but the thing is, there's so many lyrics. Like people, I mean, the artists are talking, like they're singing, and I can't work because I write, like I sell things online, right? So if I'm like I did a product description and I'm listening to someone singing, I can't do two things at once. So I need to I like listening to jazz music when I work.
So you can block it out.
Yeah. You know Kelly Brooks?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
The
think
one that
yeah.
made
Did
she's the
you
one that
interview
made the
her?
VeVe anthem. No, I didn't.
Kyla did, and I think Kobe did. I think
Yeah,
both of them did.
Kobe
Yeah.
did. Oh yes, Kyla did too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask her if she wants to be on my channel. So Callie, if ever you're watching this, I would love to have you on. But on one of she did a Don't AMA with Rev Alex a
Oh,
pretty long
cool.
time ago, and then her dad was actually listening. He was one of the listeners on the spaces, and she was talking about her dad's music, and then she played one song for us, and it's like jazz. I think it's like well, I'm not good with instruments, so I'm not even gonna try, but maybe a trumpet,
Okay.
no, saxophone, I'm not sure, but there's no lyrics. And so I was like, okay, that's the kind of music I listen to when I work, and so now I listen to his music all the time.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, no, it's good, it helps me focus.
Good.
Or like classical music too.
Have you ever gone into a sensory deprivation tank?
Yes, I did that once with my boyfriend. But I have ADD. I couldn't do it. I had to get out of the tank because
Oh,
apparently it takes a while for you to start feeling the effects of it. And I was just there and I was like, oh, I just wanted to get out. I was like claustrophobic. I did
oh,
not enjoy it. Have you
yeah.
ever tried it?
Oh, yeah. I love it. That's like I
Really?
used to do that when I was in Jersey. I used to do that like every month. That was like my thing.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's great. Like, it's
No,
weird. You can
I
trip in there.
really?
Yeah, like and with no substances, you can just I don't know because your senses are all. So I don't have a sense of smell. So already I'm like like down a
Okay.
smell, down a sense. So it's like it's light. Like you don't really feel anything. You don't like it's cool. It's yeah. It's like you're in nothing. It's like you're in space.
I wanted to like it so badly, but I think we did it. I got it for his birthday because he used to watch Joe Rogan a lot back then, and Joe Rogan often talks about that. I think he has one in his home, if I'm not
He
mistaken.
has one in like the studio, or he did. He
Okay,
moved since. So I don't know.
okay. So yeah, my boyfriend was talking to me a lot about that, so I was like, okay. I researched in Montreal like where can we go do it, but no, I didn't enjoy it at all.
Oh, I'm sorry. So guess
Okay, it's not for everyone, right?
yeah.
Shout out to Daniel, he's the best.
Yeah, he's cool. He's a cool dude.
You see, I'm very late with the chat. Thank you, Eva. I'm happy to support, especially the VeVe fam. You guys are amazing. I really enjoy all your content, Eva. Randy is amazing too. OG, triple OG. Thank you, Daniel. Hey, VeVe fam bam. Keep the amazing guests coming. You're doing great. Randy, are you gonna stream for a long time tonight?
I could do a few hours. Do you guys want to come on?
If other people if
No,
other
no.
people join, I'll come on.
Yeah, come on. I'll send you guys a link later.
Okay, but I can't stay for 6 hours like I did last time because I was supposed to work. I didn't get any work done. My boyfriend was like texting me. He's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm waiting for David Yu to come on."
Oh, I feel like I get in trouble so much because like people I keep people on for a while. Like it happened with like Chad, NFT Pirates. It happens like VV Magic and VV Fam Bam, and then you. Like I feel like I keep people too long. I'm so sorry, everyone that
No, it
is
was
not productive.
fun.
But yeah, definitely if you need to go, totally go at some.
Yeah, no, but we'll definitely. I mean, I'm down to jump in. Vivi Fam Bam, are you down to jump in?
Yeah, yeah,
I'm sure she is.
yeah. That'll be fun.
Gambling is the strongest addiction there is. Yeah. And I have a very addictive personality. So when I like something, I really, really like something.
So
Like,
same, and so I get through things by like making fun of them or making light of them. Well, the situation, what was like your thing? Like, okay, I'm addicted to this, or I have like addictive personality. What was your thing? Where like, okay, I need to need to slow down. I need to stop.
Uh, so I don't really talk about this much, but I used to smoke a lot,
Mhm.
a lot of weed, to the point where it was getting a bit out of hand, you know? Like I was always home, because I work from home. Everything I do is at home. Um, so I was smoking a lot, and like I was spending a lot of money. I think I was spending like $500 a week on that. And I was like, okay, if I'm
Oh
spending
my
$500, yeah, if I'm spending $500 a week on this, like I had a very strong tolerance to weed.
yeah,
I was spending so much money and so much time because I wasn't smoking. I wasn't smoking like regular joints. I was smoking like, I don't know if you know what blunts are.
yeah, like super fat, super
I
thick.
would smoke like 7 blunts, like 6, 7 blunts a day with my boyfriend, and it was like intense, you know. But it didn't do anything to me. Like I wasn't that high. And that's, yeah. And then I went to Mexico because it was really hard for me to stop. I went to Mexico for my brother's wedding in January, and the weed there is not good. So I
Oh,
didn't want to smoke. So I'm
uh,
like, okay, it's a perfect opportunity to stop.
yeah.
Um, and when I got back from Mexico, that's actually when I started being very active on Twitter.
Oh, okay.
That's when I reopened my Twitter account and started posting things because I mean if I smoke I would never do this. First of all, I would be paranoid. That's one thing that it did to me. I did not want to show my face in public. And I also looked really high when I would smoke, so
Okay.
I would never do this. So I'm
But,
very glad I stopped.
well, it's a good
What
adult
about you?
reaction to it.
Yeah.
It was it was when, and this it didn't like happen like every time, Chloe, but I remember. Well, I mean, in 2018, where I had that liver issues because I was drinking like a lot, like the end of 2016 through like it's like it was every day, and it was I had gone to a friend's retirement party, and like I survived, but like the damage was like really done. So like the next beer I had, just like liver went kaput. But also there was a couple times in there where I got a really hard, and I had like I pooped my pants like a couple of times, and then I still recognize like, oh man, this is like the third time in like 6 months that I've done this. Maybe I should stop. And then
Was it because you drank? You drank so much? That's why you
yeah, I mean, it could have been something else, maybe like a lack of iron where I wouldn't feel it. But yeah,
okay.
no, it was it. I'm sure it had to be that, and like people are gonna definitely make memes of that or something. Um, but yeah, that's I mean, and I still like I was in the city the other day with Brittany, and as you know, it's more how do I put this, like not tolerance, like more what, so when you do a little bit at a time, forget what that's called. Um,
But I
more
get what you
controlled.
mean.
Yeah, more
Okay.
controlled now. Yeah.
Wow. That is, I mean, you have to give people something to talk about other than your eyebrows, right? So now they'll have something else to talk about.
Yeah. So that was that. Yeah, she killing it.
Thank you, Brittany. Thank you. Last lunch, you guys are the best. I really can't tell you enough how much I really do love all of you and look up to you guys. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. VeVe Fembam deserves a vacay for sure.
Yeah, she deserves a medal for what she did, continues to do.
Superwoman.
Oh, ooh, hiccups.
Crazy Dan 420. Darley 77 is the winner of the David Warhol. I went to his profile and it has only 5 collectibles with a net worth of maybe $1,000. He doesn't
So
look like a whale to me. Oh,
he crazy Dan. First off, thank you for the Todd that you just gave me, which is super fantastic. Love him. Love Crazy Dan 420. But
oh wow.
but the the picture that's going around that is from the web app that he only has 5 collectibles. If you look on the VeVe app, he's got 47 collectibles, so a little bit more believable, as opposed to just the 5 that shows on the web app, which just glitched. Like it had
it's
to.
not the same amount. That's so weird.
No, he's got on the VeVe app. He shows 47 instead of
Okay.
5. Yeah.
Okay, because yeah, if he had 5 collectibles, I'd be like, okay, maybe he's not gonna pay. Because I
Yeah.
saw some people on Twitter writing like, what if I bid 1,000,000 gems and I don't pay? What happens? I mean, I didn't respond, but like, what? I don't think it's a good idea to try that, right? If you're taking VeVe seriously and you have a big collection, why would you risk that?
Yeah,
And it
I
would
would.
also
I would.
suck because some people really do want to have that lunch or supper with or dinner. Sorry, people make fun of me when I say supper. It's a Canadian thing. Some people want to have lunch or dinner with David Yu, so it wouldn't be fair to take that chance away from them.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I get it. And I think there was one bid of like $1 million or $9 million. Obviously, I didn't take that seriously. But yeah, I don't know what happens to the account.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm guessing they would restrict them for 72 hours.
Yeah. I was laughing as some girl, Brittany, commented, Eva saying supper is adorable.
So I said that in Spaces once, and I don't remember who it was. Oh, it was Dave. I don't know if you know DC. I'm not sure what his Twitter handle
Yeah,
is.
so
DC, yeah. He's like, what did you just say? I'm like, what do you mean? Like, I don't know. I said a few things. He's like, who says supper? I'm like, what? Like, I don't know. I'm Canadian. Everyone here says supper. I don't say dinner.
On the it used to be like older people, like our grandparents used to say it, like the supper. And then it kind of fell out to just saying dinner. But yeah, in America, at least in New York, that's what like the older generations would say. Kind of
Okay.
fell out. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna start saying dinner from now on, especially when I speak with people that are not from Canada.
Oh no, don't. We got people in the chat saying, "Don't conform. You're fighting the good fight."
Okay. I think I missed something because I don't understand. What's the chair plug?
Oh, so that's when Brittany fell and she's like, oh, it's just a chair from Walmart. People are just saying like, okay, well, I think Pags offered to buy her a new chair, and then Brittany said that she's looking for the receipt for the chairs. We do like a class action lawsuit. Like I'm sure that's joking, but I don't know.
Was she on the live with you or?
Oh yeah, you didn't see that?
No.
Oh yeah, it was yesterday.
Okay.
Brittany was on and then so I posted on Twitter, the link of it on Twitter. It's actually what I could just go to it and I could show you. It's just a 20-second clip, and she's reaching for a Pokemon bag because we were describing a bag that I had compartment like when I was younger, box, but it like kind of went over shoulder of like a Game Boy. I have my Game Boy, it has games in it, and are you okay? Let's she gets up right away.
She played it off. She played it cool.
But it was yeah. It was
Oh my God, that's so funny.
So yeah, that was it. I thought you had seen that. I thought that's
no, I did. But it's so funny that we're talking about this because you guys did not notice, but I almost fell on your stream. So I have a desk chair, so it's comfortable. There's wheels, so it like swivels, and I can also like go like this because this is how I work with my legs on my, I'm always like this.
Yep.
So I was on your live stream actually. I was actually like this on your live stream, and then I just like I almost fell, and I noticed I broke my wheel, and you probably didn't notice, but for like 5-10 minutes I was like getting up every 2 seconds trying to put my wheel back together.
I do remember you getting up, and
then I changed my chair. I brought another chair in because I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna do this on the stream. But yeah, I broke my chair too, and then my boyfriend fixed it. But
nice. Yeah, I do remember that funny. Though. Vaguely.
But, yeah.
Yeah,
but I didn't fall like she did. That's really funny. I'm sorry, Brittany, if I'm laughing at your at your misery. As long as they're not chairs from Walmart. Oh my God, is my chair from Walmart? I think my chair is also from Walmart.
It's a conspiracy.
Oh my God, I'm gonna sue them too. Brittany's gonna have more OMI than Randy after her Walmart settlement.
I love that comment.
It's okay. Eva and I talk about VeVe all the. Oh, I have kids and I talk about VeVe all the time. My wife pretends to listen, but she does get some. She does get more SRs on comic book drops than me. Is your wife into VeVe too, or does she just help you with drops? Because that's how I started. I started helping my boyfriend out with drops, and now I'm here doing live streams with VeVe people.
Yeah, it's the student has become the master.
Exactly. I talked to him about VeVe all day. He's probably tired of it.
Does he ever get like? I know you said he's like a little shy, right? Like he doesn't really want to be on camera.
Nico,
Oh, is he right there?
he opened the door for my dog. I have to. He's never gonna come on a stream with me unless I put him on the spot. But like, I think he knows I'm streaming. Maybe he's even watching.
Yeah.
Nico, if you're watching this, come say hi.
If you want, we don't want to force you.
Yeah, no, but I'm gonna have to force him one day because I'm between me and him, I'm usually more shy. And he's been telling me, like, why don't you open a YouTube channel? It's gonna be fun, you know, because like I interact a lot with the community. He doesn't. He is on Twitter, but he wants to stay private a bit, you know. So I don't know, like I'm gonna have to force him. I'm gonna bring a chair one day. I told you this last time. I'm gonna have to bring a chair one day and just be like, I need help on with something on my computer, and then I'm just gonna put him on the spot. But yeah, he's right there. He's just not answering me because he doesn't want to come.
That's fair. I understand.
It's okay. I mean, back then I wouldn't have done it either. Eva and Randy, who is your favorite rapper? Oh, that's a very good question.
Ooh, yeah, I mean, I don't want to like just be that guy and be like, Eminem, just because that's what I grew up with. But I don't know. That's kind of what that's who I grew up with. That's my. What about you? How old are you? You're younger, right? You're in your 20s.
I'm 29.
Yeah.
I had to think there for a second. Yeah, 29. Well, how old are you?
31.
Okay. Oh, it's not much of a difference.
So I love it when I'm streaming with people like you, and I could say, yeah, people like us are in like their late 20s, early 30s, and I could like kind of still say I'm in like 20s.
Well, I mean, it's pretty close, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When's the big 3-0?
January 27th.
You can have a party.
You know what? I don't know. Do you ever come to Canada?
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever? Did you already came to Canada?
Yeah, it was in 2016, right before I deployed. Me and my friend Kim went to Niagara Falls. We had this disgusting chocolate wine, and it's like it tasted good at first, but then like not the backwash, the aftertaste was just like oh, moderation. That's the word I was looking for before. Drinking in moderation. Sorry, it took a while to get
10 minutes ago.
Yeah, the amount of brain power I was trying to put into that. Yeah. But we went there, so that was fun. And then I actually, I'll say you can't prove it, so I guess I could say it. My friend Kara, she was contracting for the military, or she was contracting for the government in 2019, 2020, and I convinced her to go to my friend Kim that I had. We had gone to Canada, Niagara Falls. I convinced her. She was in Germany at this time. I convinced her instead of coming home from Afghanistan first, she should go to Germany and spend some time with our friend Kim. And she did. And while she was there, the U.S. banned travel from like Europe to here. So she had to go to Canada, and we had to sneak her over the border. This was a wild tale. But yeah, that was that was insane. So I have been there twice. I'll go again though. If you have a crazy party for your 30th, I'll totally come. Me and yeah.
I don't I'm not very social, so like I don't like in everyday life, you know. I think I'm more social with people like that are into VeVe, just because we have a lot more in common. But like I'm not really a party person, or I don't really do these things, but I do have a lot of friends that are into VeVe. I have like a little group chat with
From the girls, right?
no, Moody. Moody is a friend of mine that I met because of VeVe actually. So he lives in Chicago, and I'm trying to convince him to come to Montreal. So I'm really down to do a VeVe themed birthday party. I don't get drunk very often, but maybe I'll get drunk if everyone's there. And yeah, like I don't know, maybe do something. Yeah, I want to do something, but with people like VeVe, my VeVe friends, like not my everyday friends, like people that are into VeVe because I want it to be VeVe themed.
I'll totally go. We'll
Yeah.
totally have a yeah. What do you? So I know don't really drink that much. What do you like to drink? Are you like a whiskey gal? Are you
Um,
a wine gal?
no,
What's the
so I don't like sweet drinks, but I like mojitos. I think that's what. Yeah, I like mojitos.
okay? Mojitos are good.
I
So you like mint?
like yeah. I really like mint in drinks. But like if it's too sweet, I don't feel well after. I don't take alcohol that well.
Yeah.
And I started drinking a little more recently. I really don't drink that much, but before when I used to smoke, I couldn't drink and smoke. It really wasn't my thing. But since
Hmm.
I stopped smoking, I do drink a little bit more. So I really want to do, yeah, I think okay, we're gonna do a 30th, a
So
third, yeah, a
some
BB
girl
theme.
Brittany said I'm inviting myself to Eva's party.
Oh my God,
Well,
Brittany, you're invited. I have to keep up with the chat. Whoa,
we
okay, I
live
missed a lot of things.
well. We are so entertaining that the chat be blowing up. Yeah, we
I'm
live pretty
still
close
getting
to each
used
other.
to this. Who, you and Brittany?
Yeah, we live like 45 minutes away from each other.
Okay, okay. And Moody just wrote, I'm gonna be in Montreal in December. Moody,
Well, just
try to
stay.
come. Okay, so look, my birthday's January 27th, so maybe we could do something before my birthday. Doesn't matter, but it has to be VeVe themed. I want to get a VeVe cake. Um, yeah, we're gonna do something. We're gonna do
You,
something crazy. You guys, everyone watching, I don't know all of you, but you're all invited. You could always
okay.
DM me.
I'm glad you said that because the Truth Experience is going to bring a big bag of weed from Amsterdam. Henry
Oh,
Pagliuca is
awesome.
at Montreal and me is like Randy and his alligator Lokis. So he's going to go in and he's going to just I don't know if you saw his Twitter feed from his birthday in Vegas a while back. He had like
Uh,
girls holding up
Henry,
signs say happy birthday Mr. Pags. Like he was wilding. He was wilding out in Vegas. Him and his wife,
really?
were there. But yeah.
What's his he's Mr. Pags on Twitter?
Yeah, I think it's
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I follow him. Okay,
yeah.
yes, I know who he is. Okay, Mr. Pags, you're invited. Does Eva live in SoCal? I live in Montreal, Canada. Wes, you're invited too. You guys can all come. Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know
do
what you're
something.
doing with the open
I don't know
invites.
what I'm doing either. Now it puts a little bit of pressure on me because
We're gonna have to rent out a hall.
yeah, in my there's actually we could rent out a hall in my building.
Oh,
Um I think there's enough room for like 20 people. But I'm actually I'm probably I think I'm moving just September 1st. It's very, very last minute. But in a week, oh shoot, my computer's gonna die. Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna charge it.
go. So I will keep up with the chat. Let's see what we got here. We got the Wes saying basic coordination, and then some girl Brittany saying, "Yeah, Wes, I don't have any of that at all. Never have, never will. It's okay. We can teach you. We have the technology." Daniel Marquez saying his wife does like VeVe as much as he does, which is super great. Are you plugged in? We good?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm
Okay.
good.
Yeah.
But thanks for keeping up. Daniel, I wish I could go to Canada for Eva's birthday party. I would bring drinks and smoke and edibles for everyone. Ooh, Daniel, I would love if you came. You could come with your wife. I would
Do
love to meet some VV people.
you ever taken psychedelics?
No, I'm so scared because when I used to smoke, I was able to control myself. Like I just looked really high all the time. Like everyone
Mhm.
would tell me every time I didn't like leaving my house when I smoked because my eyes would be like very low. You know, I just I would always have glasses on. Um, but I was scared to take anything else just because I don't know how my body's gonna react to it. And I'm scared that I like say some crazy shit or do some crazy shit. So I'm just like, that's not for me. I like having control, you know?
I feel you.
Um, you?
Oh yeah, I was the two. So it's
You're
so
wild.
strange. The two times that I had gotten David on my stream were because I was doing psychedelics, and yeah, that's, um, I try to do it once a quarter. Sometimes, like I remember the summer of 2020, I was doing it a lot because I had this girl that I was with. We'll call her Jackie because I can't prove this, but I'm pretty sure her now fiance like watches me. So I won't say, yeah, so I won't say her actual
I
name.
can't keep it private.
Yeah, but yeah, that like so we were doing that a lot, like once a week. We would just go to a hotel and we would just couple bottles and just it's good, such good times.
I mean, you have to enjoy your life, right? It's not
I
something that you're gonna do every day, so why not?
yeah,
Like
I want
if I was able to handle it, I probably would do it too. But I'm like a yeah, I don't know. I'm scared of these things.
I mean, you can do it a
So
bunch of different ways. It doesn't have to be like going out and partying and, doing whatever. It could just be like introspectively and just like astral project. Like it's yeah.
yeah, but like so like I told you, I stopped smoking and recently I smoked. I took like 3 puffs and I was bad tripping. Like bad tripping my life. And I ate so much. I never used to have munchies before just because like I would smoke just because I kind of needed to smoke or because I wanted to smoke. But
Yeah.
now if I smoke, I eat everything in my fridge. I can't stop. So first I want something salty, and then after that I want something sweet. But then once I'm done eating something sweet, I want something salty again, and then I need another dessert after that. It's really intense. Like it's not for me. Um so oh, Casey
What's up, Casey?
Rana just joined. So Moody's saying that he's only coming to my party if I invite some baddies.
Uh,
Really, Moody? I thought we were friends. Okay, but
yeah.
I'll bring some yeah. I hope they're not watching, but I'll bring you some baddies.
We have to keep a good ratio.
Yeah. It's funny because a lot of people that I know, most of the people that I know that are into VeVe are guys. I think I know like 3
Yeah.
girls that are into VeVe.
Yeah, there's like 97.5% of my viewers are guys. So
Mm.
it's a lot of dudes.
We have to try to get Wendy to come to Montreal too.
In
But I know
January?
I know she needs like a. I think I spoke to her already about it. She needs like a visa
Yeah,
to
it's
come here,
true.
and I think it's a little hard to get, so she might not be able to. But
I don't know why
we'll
she
try to
doesn't
work something out.
just pick somebody in America and just be like, hey, we're going to do a thing. You're going to marry me. I want to get a green card. And you're going to say that you get to be married to me. And then and this way she could travel wherever she wants. She could go and get that green card, get that passport, get that, you know.
That's not a bad idea. I mean, she could have done it with you, but now that we're saying this on stream, it might not be a good idea.
So there were already rumors of like, I feel like that episode of South Park where Cartman tries to get Token to get with the only other black girl like on the show, and he's like, oh, because black people go together. So I feel like people take that like mindset and like, oh, Chavez is brown, Wendy's brown, they should be together. And this is when I was dating someone too. This is when I had a girlfriend. I was like, guys, yeah. So that I don't think that'd ever be able to happen. That even just as like a joke, even just for the green card, I don't. People would have a field day with that. It would not be a good idea. We're just
Yeah,
friends.
it would
There's
start a lot of
nothing
rumors.
there's nothing romantic going on. We are like brother and sister.
Yeah,
I
no,
don't know what having a sister's like, but
she's super cool. Are you an only child?
kind of. I was adopted into an
Okay,
only.
okay.
Yeah. So.
Wow. Yeah, I have 5 brothers, so
Oh
it's
yeah.
yeah, it's really intense having 5 brothers. Randy, that was VIP bottle service paid by gods
Oh, that
in
was an
Borgata.
AC. Nice. God's Entry is a cool dude. They go to AC a lot. I met God's Entry in AC. I still have not met the Mr. Pags in real life, and he lives in Jersey. He's not too far away.
I've never met anyone that I speak to online, like online. Oh my god, any of my online VeVe friends, I've never met them in person. Like I have some VeVe friends that are from Montreal too, and I've never met them.
Gotta set a
That's
meetup,
weird.
man. Yeah,
I know. We really need to do a meetup, but I
Are
think
you
that
going?
birthday,
Are you going to DCOM?
no, because my
Okay.
boyfriend works. Like, I mean, I would feel bad going without him, so we want to do it together. But my
Yeah.
boyfriend works a lot, so we have to try to figure something out. I think it was a bit too last minute, but maybe next events for sure.
Yeah.
The next
I
one's
mean,
coming up.
yeah, but yeah, we could just, the first time we meet is be for your birthday. That'd be really fun. But then by next year, stuff will started moving. Collectibles go up, OMI will go up, so we'll be fine.
Yeah, you had a good tolerance break. I really did. I have no more tolerance.
It's gone.
I don't think people knew that I used to be a huge pothead, so I think that came to a surprise.
Yeah, I don't even think did you tell me we've had one or
I
two
don't
streams
think
together.
I don't think I ever spoke about this. It's because I like to, I don't like talking about it because I'm not necessarily proud of the fact that I used to smoke like more than half the guys I know,
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, whatever. Nothing to be ashamed of. Some people drink, some people smoke. Party at Eva's place. I don't drink, but I can bring more than enough cannabis for everyone. I also highly recommend trying mushrooms. I don't know if I would try mushrooms. I tried actually not too long ago. I microdosed. So my
Okay.
boyfriend's like, take a tiny, tiny bit and you're gonna, it's gonna help you focus at work. So I took a bit and I think it was just in my head, but I was working a lot that day. I had a very productive day.
Yeah, microdosing is a lot of people swear by it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Have
Oh my God, that would be the most fun.
that yeah. So I is that what some of our messages? Just realize only two people I've met in real life from this community are people in Randy's family. So I guess she met me and Wendy.
Wait, who wrote that?
Oh, that was some girl, Brittany.
Oh, okay. I need a visa too for that party. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to take down names because now I don't know how many people are coming to that party.
Yeah.
What did I get myself into? No, you know what? Yeah, if you guys want to come, I'm gonna make a post anyways. Or maybe I shouldn't make a public post.
No, don't make. Yeah, just because I mean
That's not a good idea.
you have about 400 subscribers right now, but this will get brought up again, and you'll have 1,000 before the end of the year, and then it's just gonna snowball, and then people are just gonna want to go. Like yeah, they love you, but it's like, oh, yo, I was at Eva's party. Like I was about it's just gonna be like a clout thing. Like 20 people. It's gonna be the 20 people.
Do you hear that?
You have a cat that's throwing up?
No, it's my dog. He's dreaming, and he's when dogs dream. Oh, he's so cute.
Oh, view. Let it show us. Can you show us?
Wait, hold on. Bello. Wait, he's gonna growl. I'm so curious.
I want to see the puppy. Is the puppy snoring?
Oh, he wasn't snoring. He was like when dogs dream. I have a bunch of boxes there because I'm moving, so I don't want to turn my screen. But yeah, sometimes he dreams and he just like in summer I used to take him swimming a lot, and it's really hot outside and he swims like a lot, so he gets really tired. So when he would look, he's falling asleep.
He's so sleepy.
So when he would come home and he would start like he would fall asleep right away, and he would swim in his sleep, like he would go like that with his. It was the cutest thing ever.
Oh, that's so great. Oh, good doggo.
Oh, I'm obsessed with my dog.
Yeah.
He falls asleep.
He's all tuckered out.
Oh my God. I don't know why he's so tired. He's not usually falling asleep on my hand like this.
Oh, is he stressed because he knows you're moving?
You know what? Maybe, eh? I'm not sure.
Oh,
He's a
little
good boy.
baby.
Okay. Oh wow, we've been streaming for a longer. I feel like we've been streaming for like 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes. It's been an hour and 10 minutes. Oh my god.
It's time flies, having fun and planning birthday parties.
Yeah.
Talking about psychedelics.
As soon as this stream is over, I'm gonna have to start working on that birthday party because it's coming up soon.
So
I'm turning 21 in November. If you guys want to party in Chicago too, in November.
Oh, Moody, you're mad young. Can I call you Mad Eye? I don't know if you've seen Harry Potter. Because, Mad Eye
Who's
Moody.
Mad Eye?
Mad Eye Moody is the one that's got the eye and the fake eye, and it's like magic.
Oh, okay.
It turned out he was in a chest for like 9 months because they put the real Mad Eye in a chest and a fake Mad Eye came out to make sure Harry would get into the Goblet of Fire so he can do the Triwizard Tournament. Freaking love that movie. It's so freaking good. So.
I haven't watched I was gonna say Star Wars, Harry Potter in so long. I don't remember. But now that I know that she was in Harry Potter. I don't know which one she was in, but I kind of want to rewatch it. Okay, I want to rewatch it just so I can see her.
Yeah.
Because I tried to find it on YouTube and I couldn't. I couldn't find that little section.
The scene might not be on there.
Okay.
I don't know where you could stream Harry Potter. HBO Max, probably.
I'm not sure. I'll have to check it out, but I'm sure I could find a way.
Casey Piranha says, Randy, your future wife is here. Where? Where, Casey Piranha? Where do you live? Does he mean Chicago? I don't know. We'll see.
I think you're more up to date with the chat than I am. Eva, make a post, 1K people show up. No, well, I was actually talking about making a post on Twitter, but I have I don't know how many followers I have on Twitter. I think I have like 4,000 maybe or 3,000. I don't know.
Oh,
so yeah, that's really not a good idea because if people start showing up, I don't think I could fit 3,000 people in that little hall.
You said 20.
Yeah, 20 is big max.
We could only get like maybe 13 people from our fam and then 7 baddies from Moody. And then
Well, you know what? Everyone that comes, there's a new rule. You have to bring at least one baddie. So you have to bring a +1. So I don't know who you're gonna bring, Randy, but we have to.
I mean, I was just gonna go with
for Randy.
Whoever was in New York. Like, I think me and Brittany would travel together as friends because I know how people like to start rumors. Like as just friends, and we would go there. Does she count as my baddie that I would bring? I don't.
She is a baddie, so so I guess that's your +1.
that could be my +1. And since we're not dating, she is free. Or Mad Eye can shoot a shot. Mad Eye Moody can go.
I'm gonna start calling him Mad Eye too.
Yeah, so that's his name now.
Yeah, that works, I guess. I don't know what he answered to, but hey, okay. I don't know who said your wifey's here, but I think they were talking about.
Wendy. Yeah. Well, all right. So Wendy, we were talking about going to her birthday party, her 30th birthday party in Montreal, which you'd need a visa to get there. So I told her, I don't know why Wendy just doesn't pick somebody from the US as a random person and be like, marry them just to get the green card, just to get the passport, and then like do whatever. And then Eva is all like, oh, you should do that. I was like, Eva, no. So I had to go and say this whole spiel that we are like brother and sister. And then Brittany said something about, I've met 2 people from this community and they're both in Randy's family because we're brother and sister. And that's it. Sorry for that long explanation.
We have to keep her up to date. But Wendy, you should definitely come to Montreal if you can.
She said, I heard Harry Potter and I came.
He's comfortable sleeping in your arms. He's so cute. Like
he's out.
Yeah. And only dog owners would understand this, but I'm obsessed with my dog's paws. They smell so good. They smell like Cheetos.
So I don't have a sense of smell. So I don't.
Oh, okay, sure.
But like,
If you have a dog, you know.
I mean, I love playing with dogs' feet and cat feet and the beans, toe beans. But I
Yeah,
feel
oh
like
my
because they're
god.
always on the ground all day and they're always maybe they could smell like a meadow if they're running in.
No, it's when he sleeps. When he sleeps and like his paws are like all tucked in. They smell so strong after, and some people find that pretty weird. But if you have a dog, you know exactly what I mean.
Oh,
Dogs smell like. Some people say it smells like popcorn.
oh.
Yeah.
So they don't sweat, so their pheromones they'll sweat through their
Mm,
pads. So maybe the pheromones is what you're smelling like. Oh, that's good. But no, I
yeah.
was a veterinarian assistant for like 9 years before I went into the military, and there were some people that were obsessed. Like I've had multiple people ask for their dog's testicles back after we would fix them. Yeah,
Why?
and
What would you do with that?
so I Googled it, and we were talking about this on the 33-hour stream as well. Where Dino was on because Dino, I don't know if Dino just doesn't like dogs or Dino doesn't like he doesn't like something or people that are like too obsessed with like their pets or whatever. So we
Oh,
Googled it, and
he wouldn't like me.
you can like make jewelry out of it out of the test. Yeah. Um,
Ew.
so I don't know if that's what those people were doing. I didn't ask them. I was the first time I heard that, I was like, "Excuse me, like, what are you asking?" And I was like, "Okay." So I go back. I was like, "Oh, okay. This is just what people do." Um, and then I
I've
just kind of never
never
questioned.
heard of that. That's
Yeah,
so
it's
weird.
just
I'm gonna have to check that out.
yeah, it's wild. It's insane.
I don't think he would like if I took his. I
Oh,
can't even scroll down because he's too comfortable. I feel so bad.
oh, baby.
He's so cute. He never does this. Okay, thank you.
So Justin identifies as a baddie. So so Justin,
Wait, where?
I don't
I
know
didn't see
what
that.
it's.
Oh, I identify as a baddie.
Yeah,
So, I mean, Justin, you're more than welcome to come.
yeah.
Damn. Okay, so I'm gonna have to
We
make a list.
we have a dance party. There's a song. I think it's called "Bad Boy" by Cascada. Like, be my bad boy, be my man, be my we. So I feel like "Bad Boy" and "Baddie" are kind of similar. We could just change the words and do karaoke. Justin can sing it.
Oh, I'm gonna have to get a karaoke machine because I don't do karaoke.
Oh, you're
So
going
look it
to
up.
that weekend?
But I'm not gonna. Maybe if I drink, I'll sing.
Heck yeah!
The fuck? I don't marry family. Randy's my brother. Plus, I have someone. Ooh, Wendy.
Get it, girl. Get it,
Okay,
girl.
it's the first time I hear about that one, but okay. And Wendy, I know you and Randy are. She's
Just
like, what the
friends.
fuck? Oh, millionaire. I'm trying to convince him to come on my stream, but I don't think he wants to show his face.
Dude, he's so funny.
I
I think that's a
know.
he. I'm sure it's a he.
Yeah, no, it's a he. Yeah, he's a
Okay,
he.
yeah.
Yeah.
I love like the rumors that he makes up about everyone. How you were what type of champion in
Oh my
Olympics?
god. Cricket or something else. I always forget.
The Drew that was kicked out of the army early for pooping. Is that what? So
Is it
I
true that Randy was given the army early for pooping in?
do have a funny story about that. I was in the Air Force, but there was a time where um I was in on dispatch, so I was telling people to go this place or there, and I had to go to the bathroom, and I was like, okay, PAX dispatch going mobile, and I put the radio in my left cargo pants, like because it had like a little hook on it, and then I went to the porta potty because I had to pee, so I went to the porta potty, and then I go to button up the pants, or no, it was my right one, go to button up the pants, and I accidentally put the I hit the radio into the porta potty, into the poop, into the all that stuff, and I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. So I took it to my supervisor, Sergeant, and I was like, I just accidentally dropped it in the toilet. He's like, you better go freaking get it. And I was like, okay. So I didn't want to like stick my hand in there, so I wrapped my hand in like 3 garbage bags, and I put the keys on there as well on the antenna of the radio because I had to go
Oh
out
my
to get
god.
the van. So I was like, listen, Sergeant, I got the radio, but I cannot find the keys. Like, you better find these freaking keys. And I was like, oh my God. So because I had wrapped my hand in so many garbage bags, I couldn't feel where
Uh,
the if I was grabbing poop or if I was grabbing the keys. So what I would do is when I would feel something, I would bang it against the side, and if it jingled, it was keys, and if it broke, it was poop. And I must have picked up the same pieces of poop like 5 times. Like, it's not in here. I don't know what's going on. Like
oh
I'm
my
done.
God.
I'm done. Like, just shoot me, shoot me. So I was like just having a bad day, and then he says like, okay, go to vehicle maintenance and like get some keys. I was like, okay, they have an extra copy of vehicle maintenance. So I get back. I was like, sorry, why couldn't I just do this from the beginning? And he's like, you know what, Chavez, you probably could have. That was my bad. I was like, that was your bad? That was your bad.
Oh my God, that's so nasty.
Yeah, and so he let me go home early that day because it was just a rough day.
Well, I mean, at
And
least you don't have a sense of smell. So that really helps because it smells so bad in there. Like when I used to work at the fair, I would have to go to the washroom there too. And trust me, I would like try not to go to the washroom all day because it
oh
was
yeah,
so disgusting.
that's a good point.
Even the
So
ones for workers. Ugh.
yeah, and it was normally okay and fine until like we had we the guys that used to clean out the porta potties, they'd contract them out, and they weren't military, they weren't even U.S. civilians, they were just whatever Kuwaiti people or their because the Kuwaiti citizens wouldn't do that, they're all rich. They it's almost like internment, like not slave labor, they do get paid, but they would get people from India to go and do all the jobs that you wouldn't
Yeah.
want to do. So I don't know what exactly happened, but the people that were cleaning out our things, like they got kidnapped, and they didn't show up for like a week, and was fine for a couple of days until we had this like 400 troop movement, and they just blew out all the port potties. We had no toilet paper left,
Oh.
and eventually the dining facility ran out of napkins. So people were breaking open MREs, the meals ready to eat, because they had a little like napkin in it. And people would just go out in nature. People were like using socks. It was absolutely wild. And then eventually they came back and they were all like beat up and shit.
Oh
and
my God.
and they were and they supplied us with more toilet paper, thank God. But people were literally trading. They were trading things for toilet paper. Like they were. It was, yeah. It was a whole black market out for that type of stuff.
That is so funny.
Yeah.
Moody, I think he's talking about Wendy, if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken. I'm a little late. Yeah, yeah. And
Yeah.
I think
So
I
when he
think
said that, she said she doesn't even need a green card or want a green card. She can get there herself. Yeah.
so Wendy, we're talking about the green card because I think she didn't see the beginning of the conversation, so she's probably so confused while we're talking about this. It's just because I said I'm having a birthday party. I want to invite a bunch of VeVe friends, for my birthday in January, and we were talking about you coming, but you're in Mexico right now, and I think you told me that you need a green card to come here, so that's why we're trying to get you a green card so you can come to my birthday. That's the only reason.
Yeah, it's it.
We're not trying
Like,
to set you up with anyone.
it was just to party, because that's what we do.
Yeah, but I mean, Moody offered himself, but if you're seeing someone, sorry, Moody.
I
You heard it here first.
So that thing kind of, well, I said that's what we do in the VeVe community. I think I've told you about this. In October, I'm gonna have a 69-hour stream, and I would love it if you would be part of it, like for 1 hour here, 1 hour there, or however
Okay,
long
yeah,
you
because
want.
I can't do 69 hours. That is insane. I mean, you saw how I was after 6 hours. I was like falling asleep, and I stayed with you, I think, for the last 20 minutes. Someone
Yeah.
was like, we were gonna end it, and someone's like, oh, try to push it, try to make it 33 hours.
Oh yeah, for the Club 33. So it was, I
Yeah,
think,
yeah, yeah.
me, you, Janie, and Fam Bam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fam Bam stayed till the end. I don't know how the hell she did it. But okay, you said October you're gonna do it?
Yeah, because I'm moving next month, so I don't. I'm not sure, like if I won't have time Plus, I have like this thing called Dragon Con. There's other things, and then
Okay.
Comic Con earlier. So it'll probably be mid to late October.
Okay. I'm down.
Yeah.
And let me know for tonight's stream if a few people jump on, I'm down to jump on. I mean, even if no one else jumps on, I could for sure.
Yeah. I'll go and just send it out to a couple peeps, and then I'll do it. I'll probably start at like 8, unless you want to just keep going for like 3 hours. Which like,
I don't think I could stream for 3 hours. And like I said before, I just woke up, so
that's a good point.
I'm pretty awake now. But like when we started streaming, I was still like, trying to wake up a bit. Some girl, Brittany, one is a fierce independent lady who said, I will take care of my visa by my own.
100%.
Wendy is a strong, independent woman. We love Wendy. New comic drop. Oh, really?
Let's take a look, see at what we got. Oh, Brock posted on Fiches as well. This is a good day. This is a lot of information today. This is good. I can dig it.
Is this a good comic? Marvel Superheroes Secret Rare. Secret Wars. Oops.
Secret Wars. Oh, wait, what? Secret Wars?
Yeah.
Get the fudge out of here.
That's good?
Oh, all right. So
I don't know anything about comics. I always look at the real world value.
Oh, okay. All right. So it's the first appearance of Titania. So listen, Secret Wars is going to be that's going to be like Avengers 6. I really hope they break that down into like 4 movies, because that is my favorite comic book run I think ever in history. And I love Civil War, which is an amazing comic book run. But Jonathan Hickman's Secret Wars is I will go out to say that, I love Jane Austen and Jack Kerouac and just so much great literature. But that is probably the Secret. I think one of the most important, the most amazingly written and amazing story in American literature that I've had the pleasure of reading. It is so good and everything's so intertwined, and it's, oh my God, like they go into like some Star Trek type of stuff where like who to save and who to not save, and then who to it's just the culmination of so many different things. And you can tell they're setting up for it now in the MCU. Are you caught up in the MCU?
Yeah, pretty much.
So in Doctor Strange 2, they were talking about incursion points.
Oh my God, no, don't ask me about these things. I don't know.
Okay,
I don't remember. I watched them, but I have a really bad memory. So even my boyfriend sometimes will be like, "Oh, do you remember when they said this?" I'm like, "No." But if I rewatch that section, then I'll remember. I have a really bad memory. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's all the weed that I was smoking.
that is fair. That is possible. Me and Brittany were going back and forth with pop culture references the other day. She actually bought the Civil War comic book run that I was talking about. I hope she gets to read that soon. That's really, really good. But it's very possible that Old Man Captain America, in one of the tie-ins to Secret Wars, he's fighting someone that sucks out the super soldier serum in him. So he becomes Old Man Captain America. And the last time we saw Captain America, he was Old Man Cap. So I'm pretty sure he'll come back for Secret Wars. Thanos comes back for Secret Wars. I don't know what they're going to do for Black Panther, but he'll come back. Black Panther has the Infinity Gauntlet. There's so much amazing stuff that happens. There's an army of the dead. You got Doctor Doom fighting Mr. Fantastic. You have an army of Hulks and an army of Thors. It's so cool. I can't even explain. I'm like a white girl that can't even right now in a club.
You're too funny.
Thank you.
I'm just reading O'Malley's. We need a debate night. Who is the twerk champ of VeVe? Sister Wendy or Steamboat Willie? Who's Steam? Oh, okay. I thought Yeah. No, I know, but I thought he meant someone was named Steamboat Willie in the community.
Oh.
I think Wendy. I think Sister Wendy would win, or maybe Brother Randy or Brother O'Malley.
Could that be her new name, Sister Wendy? Sister Wendy.
Sister Wendy. That's a very good name. I want to see Wendy twerk.
Oh God. Oh God, Jay.
Let's hide this. Oh, clearly I would know. OMI Millionaire.
OMI. Good song by Non-Fungible Wonderful.
Yeah. I like his music. They're very catchy.
Yeah, it's good.
His songs. Yeah. Okay, everyone, tell Wendy how much OMI you have. Oh.
Oh,
Okay,
I'll
so
probably win
Moody's
this game. That's okay.
for sure. I need a visa, not a green card. Oh.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
if you have a green card, you
Yeah,
don't
I
need a
think.
visa.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, because I didn't. I don't know if I had a passport when I went to Canada. I don't think I did. I think I just had ID. Like I think I just had a.
Really?
I mean, it was military ID, so I don't know if that
Um,
matters. Because I don't think I had a passport, or I did. It's just not on me, not on my person.
the border from the States to Canada is really not that strict.
The one that, yeah, I mean, when we snuck my friend Kara over, I forget where we landed. I'm sure I can find it.
Did you put her in your trunk or something?
No, no, we went to, like, she was just in a car. Like it wasn't a place that was, or no, did we? No, we ran. There was a library that was close by.
Okay.
That wasn't. Oh, let me find it. All right, posts
I'm
on
thinking,
from.
let's do that with Wendy, maybe. Let's try to
Just
sneak
sneak her
Wendy
over.
in. Yeah.
Okay, stuffed crust pizza. No, no, that's Bud Light. Doors locked. Okay, so there is. It was from. It had to be from 2020. Okay, dropping off Kara at the airport. Does anything you guys need a phone call? Okay, no, no, no. That's when I was dropping her off at the airport. I'm being bitchy. Why was I being bitchy? I wasn't being bitchy. Sorry, just trying to read where this was. Um, watch your house. Nope. Okay, so Sweet May was still in Canada. This one, right? That was one. Oh God, that was an awful one. It's not a vacation. There's no alcohol. I'm sorry. I'll send it to you when I can. But I think it had to be in like April of
Okay.
2020 or March because there wasn't whenever they banned travel
Okay.
from Europe. Yeah, I don't know when it was.
I don't remember either.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's my. I'll find it though. I'll send it to you.
Okay, but I think we could maybe do something like that with Wendy.
Well, yes, we
We
will
can sneak
100%
her in.
did that.
What?
I could have sworn I just saw something on the screen to my.
I didn't see anything.
All right, maybe I'm tripping. Disregard. Yeah.
Okay, let's see what else we have in the chat. I mean, I had a bunch of other questions for you,
Oh
but
yeah,
I
we didn't. Yeah.
definitely don't think we have time. But
Go.
wait,
We'll lightning round it.
okay. Wait, let's just see what else here. Wendy says hi. Say hi to the brother. Okay. What's your best snipe ever on VeVe? Moody. Randy, what's your best snipe on VeVe?
Um, I had a couple. I think one of them it was a ultra rare Spider-Man. It was like number 80 something, where I had gotten it for like I think, or maybe it was a secret rare Captain America number 40 something. It was one of those two. I got it for like almost like the floor of what it was at the time, and then immediately flipped it. Those were some good snipes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't remember what honestly I buy and sell so much every day, so I couldn't tell you what is my best snipe because it's possible that I bought something and that I sold it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can't even tell you which one. I can't think of any right now. Um, but yeah, I'm on the market a lot, so I used to have a lot more transactions a few months back just because there was a lot more people on the app and there were more opportunities. But now I would say I do like maybe 10 transactions a day, so not as much, but I am still looking. I'm always looking for deals. It's just I don't always find them.
Yeah.
But Moody is a very, very good sniper. Moody, what's your best snipe on VeVe?
Yeah,
Because
we're curious
Moody's
about that.
actually really good. Like we often talk to each other on like I have a little I don't use Telegram except for like a little group a little group of friends that are into VeVe. I think we're 12 people. And Moody always shows us like his snipes. He's really good. Actually, in the course too, in my VeVe course, I included some tips that Moody shared with me. So one tip, I'm not gonna share the whole thing, but he uses the web platform a lot, well, a lot more than I do, and he showed me like a little trick for the like to use during the drop day, and it works so well. So I shared it in my course. It's really, really good. Moody has some really good tips. We have to try to get him to be a little more active on Twitter and actually he is gonna come on my we're gonna stream together.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so I'm really excited for that.
Yeah.
NYS has ID that has.
Oh, okay. So New York State has an ID that I guess you don't need a passport or to go to Canada if you're from New York State, I guess.
Okay. I was trying to figure out what NYS was.
Yeah.
No, but you're rich and you.
Oh, I found it. Okay, so it was. I mean, do we have another 4 minutes?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. So this is part 6 of a whole story where Kara gets stuck in Europe because it was all of Europe they wouldn't let her come back from. Be driving back to New York from Vermont in a limo. Brittany, Emma, Rocky, and Sweet Maylene are in the main. They're in the main part of the limo. Kara's riding up front with me. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, we're driving a limo. So she asked all the vehicles you were qualified to drive in the military. I didn't think limo was one of them, and I said it wasn't. I used to work for Stars and Stripes Limo Company back in the day. And she said you drove for them. So I said no, I sold for them. All right, so this is gonna get really NSFW if I continue. And this is just the aftermath. I'm sorry. I thought it was different. It's not. I thought it was the one where we get her back, but it's not.
You have to send it to me. So Moody's saying that he got a number 20 ice king for 100 gems. I still remember that. And he sold it. Maybe I'm not going to say who he sold it to. But Moody, it wasn't number 20. It was number 18. I'm pretty sure it was number 18 because I was just about to go to bed and he's like, Eva, like, he's like, what the fuck? Like, look what I just found. And I'm like, yo, you have to sell this for. Anyways, okay. We're not going to talk about that. But but I'm pretty sure Moody, I'm pretty sure it was number 18 if I remember correctly, because that really I didn't forget that one.
Wow, that's insane. That's got to be worth so much right now. Because I think a sub 100 for an Ice King. I did it before where I was looking at all the sub 100s and some of them just don't exist anymore. Like there's no sub 100s available. It's not even that they're listed for ridiculous prices.
But that one was more valuable just because back then VeVe wouldn't take the first 40, right? They would take less.
Yeah.
So like you can't get number 18. Ugh, I wish he answered. I'm pretty sure it was number 18. I can probably go back in our conversation, but it was like a few months ago.
Oh, you could actually get a couple of them now. You can get number 67 for 725, 55 for 835.
Okay, so Moody's saying that it was number 20, and okay, I guess if he's saying it, he sold it to I Help Society.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I sold it to that society dude. He's not really active on Twitter, so I don't think he knows his name. Gotcha. Okay, let's see what other questions I had for you because I want to ask you a few things.
Of course.
Okay, I actually wrote these down, so. Okay. So yeah, I know you're very invested in OMI and you always talk about how undervalued the token is. What do you think it would take for VeVe to get to $1? For OMI to get to $1.
Yeah, I mean, it really just time. So if you take a look at, and it depends on what time we get to it. I mean, you could go and we could start burning from the circulating supply in Q4. And if we're still in that bear market, if we decide not to market right away and we decide to not go on any exchanges until like Q1 of next year or even Q2, and we start burning from the circulating supply, we could very well burn 10% of the circulating supply inside of a year. That would be, 30 something billion. And that's with the people we have now, not
Yeah.
including people that come in from just us marketing, from us reaching out to people and us making it trend on Twitter. Like I said the other day, I got a buddy of mine that's got millions of subscribers on YouTube and millions of followers on Twitter. And VeVe told him not to make videos yet. And he doesn't have a contract with them. He very well could, but that
Yeah.
would break the app. But at some point, there's going to be a lot of people coming on.
So VeVe told him not to make videos?
Yeah.
Really?
Because I mean look what we do with the app with just a couple 100,000 and then a bunch of bots. If you have actually this many users, it's gonna be insane. It's gonna be nuts. So I would say if you look at the market cap and let's say we only burn like 10 billion OMI in the next circulating supply in the next few years. Okay, well we would have to have a $300 billion market cap, in order to reach that dollar, which I would say that definitely comes before the end of the decade. But maybe not in the next bull run at like 2024, 2025. Maybe it comes in like 2029. Like the next Bitcoin halving is 2024, so the next one after that be 2028. So let's say by 2029, that's when we do that. Because I mean, 300 billion is a lot, but it's a lot right now. It's a lot to where it would be the number 2 or number 3, crypto. But that's assuming that we stay down here forever. That's assuming that when we go to have a bull market, that Bitcoin and Ethereum only go back up to their former glory. They don't surpass that. If you look at the adoption chart and look at how few people use even just Bitcoin and then Ethereum, it's so low that mass adoption comes so quickly. So, but yeah, I would say definitely before the end of the decade we get there.
Okay, that's good. At least it gives us some time to, to stack up some more because I'm not an millionaire yet, but I'm pretty sure I will be soon. So
good, got it.
Gives me a bit of time. So Wes says, VeVe told him not to make videos. I don't know if I believe that, Randy.
I mean, I can
Randy,
I could show you the conversation between me and my friend, but I don't have, and my friend has millions of viewers or millions of followers on Twitter, but I'm not gonna do my friend like that. But even if I did even if I did show that, that doesn't show the conversation between my friend and VeVe. So I am taking my friend's word for it, but like I said, I don't think I've ever lied to anyone, at least not on here, at least not for a professional reason. But yeah, no, I wouldn't start now with that.
Talking about people with millions of followers, did you see? I think it was this morning. Someone posted the Mr. Beast video.
Last night. Yeah, last night.
Is Mr. Beast your friend? Is that the friend in question?
So people were asking me, is Logan Paul your friend? Is Mr. Beast your friend? And I have some connections with Logan Paul, like we know some of the same people.
Okay.
But it's I don't think I've ever talked to him like on person or like in a Discord or whatever. But Logan Paul's already in VeVe. He's already been he's bought stuff before. But him and Mr. Beast are not the people that I'm talking about.
Okay.
Yeah, I wish. I love them.
Logan Paul, I know he posted videos talking about how underrated the OMI is, but is he actually? You think he's in VeVe? Because I haven't seen any video of him talking about VeVe collectibles. But in that video where he mentioned OMI, he did say he was like Pokemon. He was saying how he thinks Pokemon is going to come into VeVe. So just that comment right there makes me believe that he is on VeVe. I'm pretty sure he's a whale on VeVe, and just not a lot of people know that.
I don't know if I don't know what he has or had or currently has. As somebody that follows him really closely, that's in his Patreon, that can view whatever.
Okay.
But they might. But even still, if there was that he would just do that Patreon only video, I would find out because I have people that are when he mentioned Earth 2 in his Patreon only video, I found out 30 minutes after it aired because my friend sent it to me oh my god, so I went live, started talking about it, and If he were to mention it, I would know within an
Okay.
hour after posting. Yeah.
Yeah, if he does, let me know, please, because
Oh,
I'd
I'll
love
be
to know.
screaming it from the rooftops, like guys, Logan Paul. All right, I'm going live right now.
Oh, Ivan the Terrible. That's VV Viral.
Yeah,
VV Viral. Yeah. I believe, Randy, I've heard it from big influencers as well.
I think, yeah, I think, yeah,
Yeah.
I think he might know who it is,
Maybe
but he
it's
can't
very
say. He can't say it. Can't even guess
Oh.
it. I'll deny
It's
everyone.
okay. You can keep it private. We'll know eventually. Because one
Yes.
day you'll go on live with him. You're gonna be like, that was my friend. Daniel, enjoy your supper with your wife. Thank you for joining us.
Smash that like button.
Um,
Oh yeah. So what are the questions you got?
yeah, let's see. Well, honestly, I mean, I think you answered most of the questions. What else I wrote here?
Good.
Yeah, so I was gonna ask you if you spend, like, one of the questions was, do you spend more time on the app or on the web platform? But then I remembered when you were live streaming, you told me that you had no computer, you were actually on the tablet. So that answers the question right there.
Yes.
But you can, if you go on your tablet, I guess you can see, like, it's like you're using the web platform, right?
Yeah.
If
I
you're on
mean,
your tablet.
I can still go on the web app, like even on my phone. I can do it wherever.
Yeah.
But it's just really clanky and all jumbled together. So what I'll just do is I'll go on the web app to buy gems, and then I'll go on the actual app
Oh,
to spend them because I don't want Apple or Google getting that 30% cut. And most times it's only like a couple $100 that I put on, but even still, like I'd rather that just go to VeVe. I'd rather that go to and that's
yeah,
what
for sure.
so I don't understand about like some people that are like that, which again I understand people kind of being worried sometimes, but I'm not worried about it because they're very flush with cash. But people saying that like, oh, VV should stop all these drops because they're diluting the market. I was like, okay, so you're so worried about your investment that you want to take their cash flow and just cripple it. Like you don't like that's what you want to do. You want to cut off their cash flow.
Yeah.
That's your answer. It's so ridiculous. Yeah.
Oh, Wendy. You guys are gonna make me blush. It's so funny when by the way, thank you guys. And thank you, Daniel. When we did your he had to
Thanks
show some
again.
love to Randy too. When we did that live stream with David, like, I'm really, really shy, and I'm just starting to get used to, like, talking in public. But, like, even this, it's not something that I'm used to doing. So when we had the live stream with David, I had so many questions I wanted to ask him, but I was just like, oh, I didn't want to interrupt, and, like, I was too shy. So I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna thank him, like, I'm not gonna not speak at all. So I just wanted to thank him for showing up. And when I rewatched that, I realized that as soon as I started speaking, I turned red like a tomato.
Oh, really?
I was so shy. Yeah, I was really, really shy.
I
I was
uh,
really
I don't know if
shy.
I mean that was in like the 30th hour. I think that he
I
came on.
know you guys were all like,
Yeah, I was waiting for like other people to like ask questions, and that's why I asked like how long you here for, David. As like as I didn't want to just take up the whole
yeah.
thing and something nobody has a chance to ask.
It's crazy that he came though. I mean, I had a feeling he would come. But then
Yeah,
again, after like 30, I think like after 20, when did he join? Like the 30th hour, you said?
something like that. Yeah,
Yeah. I was like, maybe not. Like, it's
he
been 30 hours. He's not here.
he got me on the he threw me for a loop when he said, "Yeah, legal texted me and told me what you were doing." I was like, "Oh God, Dave." So I like the first 10 minutes of that 69-hour stream that I'm gonna do is gonna be like legal. This is not for David you. This is just to show the world what the VV community can do. We don't want to take time away from David. If he wants to come, great. If not, no, it's going 69 hours with or without him. Like, please do not text him. Please do not bother him. I I was like so embarrassed. Like, David, I'm so sorry. This is just meant to be fun. I just took a bunch of acid and I just wanted to have a good time.
But it's so fun. Like I've never thought about that. I mean, I would love to do that on my channel once too, where we invite a bunch of people to join, because like we get to hear different people's point of views, different perspectives. And it's just fun, like talking with a bunch of people from the community. I mean, I know I was on your stream at some point. I don't know if you saw, I was just on my phone. I was on the market trying to snipe for some deals. Like I was just listening to what was going on, but I'm like, if I'm going to be here for 6 hours, I'll just try to snipe some things. And I actually sniped a few things. So that was a good day.
That was good.
But it was fun. So I really look forward. Okay, so we've been streaming for almost 2 hours. I did not expect this. I'm gonna start getting some work done. But thank you guys so much for joining. Randy, what time are you going live?
I'll do it about 8.
8 Eastern?
Oh yeah, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Okay, perfect. So everyone watching, go check out Randy's live stream. I'm gonna be there. I'll make sure to be there. And yeah, thanks again, everyone, for coming. And Randy, just stay on 2 seconds.
Yeah, sure.
I end. Bye, everybody.
Bye. Meow, meow. Bye, Dashi. Bye, bye.